The following is a presentation of Stewed Productions.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Thursday, y'all. Thursday. Welcome to Liquid Lunch. I'm Josh. I got my shoes off. I'm relaxed. Jose's already with us. Alexa's listening on everything I'm doing. I'm going to turn her off.
It's a good thing we don't have smell-o-vision.
Huh?
So it's a good thing we don't have smell-o-vision.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's Kennedy. He didn't wait for his intro. That's Kennedy. Why is that?
Because you see, you got your shoes off, and it's not pleasant.
I just got out of the shower. It's fine. They are super fresh. Super fresh.
Okay.
Anyway. So welcome to Thursday, one and all, Liquid Lunch.
Hi, everybody.
Oh, wait, I got headphones on my headphones. Why didn't you tell me I had headphones on my headphones?
Well, no one saw it until just now. Here.
Hold on.
Here, let me cut away.
Oh, man, they're all tangled up. This is what happens when you got too many, as they say, irons in the fire. Too many headphones.
Yeah.
Too
Yeah.
many. Ah. I wish you people could see how many screens I'm looking at right now. So many. I got so many. All right, now I'm back. I'm ready. Okay.
Yay.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Josh Stewart. This is Liquid Lunch, as I said before. To my left, your screen right. Is it backwards?
Yeah. I'm on screen right.
Okay, everybody. That's Kennedy.
Hey, how's it going? I'm Kennedy.
Mr. I don't wear headphones, but I actually need
Word.
Oh, you're loud. Do that again?
I got right into the mic.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Where are we at? I gotta refresh our Facebook page so I can see everybody. Pulling up Twitters now. Twitters. I got everything.
Pulling up Facebooks.
Yeah. I got everything today. What is today? Today's Thursday. Oh, big news, everybody. Y'all ready for this? Breaking news? I meant to add a breaking news hit, but it didn't.
All right.
Okay, next week.
What's our breaking news?
Texas Senate, the last holdout, the Texas, what is it? The one distribution lobby group that was against us is now with us. So the last hurdle, basically all we need now is a big unanimous vote in the Senate, which should happen any day now.
Any day. But
they, the one caveat, which I'm not a big fan of, but sometimes you have to, I guess maybe you have to compromise you have to get along, or give to get. You have to give a little to get a little. I don't know. All those words.
What, you're getting some?
We all are going to be getting some beer from production breweries in the state of Texas. Finally.
So it passed.
Well, it hasn't passed. The one hurdle that was in our way, which was the lobby group from the distribution. There was two distribution lobby groups, and the one that was in our way, they conceded yesterday. The news came out yesterday, last evening. And so they are no longer against it. They're for it, but they want it to drop from 2 cases that you can take with you to 1 case. Which you're just gonna have to work around. And maybe you buy one, your wife buys one, or you and your girlfriend, or you walk out to the car and put on a mustache and walk in and buy another one. I don't know.
Yeah, the glasses nose mustache combo.
Yeah, the Groucho Marx.
Yeah, those work perfect.
Yeah.
No one will ever know.
That's who's behind it. It's big Groucho Marx glasses that's working with the distribution lobby to make those a needed thing still. So
really quickly, I want to say hi to Matt, Brendan, Dennis, and Caleb are all joining us live at the moment.
Oh, are they on Facebooks?
They're on the Facebooks, and thanks guys for joining in and spending your lunchtime with us.
Yes.
I hope everyone's got a tasty beverage.
Or if it's if you're a stripper or an overnight worker, your early breakfast. This would be an early breakfast if you were.
This is normal breakfast for me.
I'm saying, but you're not a stripper or an overnight worker.
You don't know what I do when I'm not here or at work. My normal job?
Okay.
Sometimes on my days off, I got to earn a little extra money.
Okay. Watching on Twitter too. Thanks everybody watching on that. Whoa, look at us on Periscope.
Yeah. Sometimes I'd be stripping.
Okay. Hey man, however you need to do your art, that's up to you.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
Money's not bad.
Okay. Hey man, whatever, however you need to express yourself. Yeah. Don't let me hold you back.
Hey Rudy.
But anybody, hey Rudy. Yeah, we need to talk.
Jeffrey.
June 23rd, bro. Hold on, let me see. I want to see the comments.
Okay.
Where's it at? How come it's not showing up?
Facebook.
I'm not seeing it. Let's keep scrolling down.
Yeah, I think Rudy just called us strippers.
Oh yeah, no, is that today's? We got too many things.
Yeah, well,
What episode is this?
140.
Okay.
We're also, so you know, coming up on 3 years. I don't know if you realize that or not.
3 years, really?
3 years. Yeah,
I'm not seeing it on Facebook.
like first week of June sometime. 3 years.
Okay. Are you sure we're on Facebook?
I've already
Everybody
got
seeing-
I've already got a request for me to work the poll.
Is everybody seeing us on Facebook?
Everyone's seen us on Facebook,
Why am I not seeing us on
and then somebody said meat poll.
Yeah.
Not very nice.
Yeah.
Not nice at all.
Yeah, so no, we won't be doing that for our anniversary show. Are we doing an anniversary show?
I don't know. I think if we have enough people, I would.
We have an event planned,
I would work the poll.
like racing,
What?
like the pole. Get on that pole position.
I will position myself on a pole
Okay,
and then twist around it.
that's you're gonna throw out a hip or something.
Yeah, sure.
That's gonna turn out bad.
Hey, Greg. Cheers.
Can't see anybody's comments on Facebook yet. Hold on, I'm kind of lost. Just let me know if somebody says something interesting.
Okay. I think all of our viewers say interesting stuff.
Right, but I'm saying pertinent. So anyway, back to the serious things. Beer to go coming your way soon.
Yeah.
So
Speaking about beer and soon. Beer and soon. Got a question for you.
okay, go.
In fact, I have a question for everyone out there.
Oh, what?
Everyone out there.
Oh,
It's time for your favorite segment and mine here on Liquid Lunch. This is
What you drinking?
and on the table today we've
Yes.
got a couple of different beers. One a
Yeah.
warm up beer because I want to get to your second.
Oh, you want to do my? Oh, so you just gave away what the other beer is.
No,
I actually didn't give what.
I didn't give anything away.
All right.
Some Southern Star,
Yeah.
Orange Belt, Blood Belt, Blood Orange Belt, Blood Belt,
Blood.
Pine Belt Pale Ale with some blood orange.
That's
I believe
it's a lot. It's a lot of words.
I believe this one is it discontinued?
Is
and
it?
so-
If it is, that'd be a shame. This is a good one.
Yeah. So it's my wife's new favorite beer. I think did they say it was discontinued? Somebody correct me. Somebody call Omar or Dave or somebody or
Oh, hold on. This reminds me
somebody
of
call somebody. Somebody do something. Somebody let me know. But anyway, let me know. Yeah, you know what? This is not working for me. I
Oh.
got two screens over here.
something.
I need to pull up Facebook
So
here.
Dennis is drinking coffee. Matt is drinking Dr. Pepper,
Yeah.
but Jeffrey has some hop water.
Well, is that your homemade hop water, Jeff? That's what we need to know. And how did you finally work all that out?
I thought, by hop water, I thought he was just using code for beer.
No, actual hop water.
Hop water?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chad says it's being discontinued.
Chad Pilby?
Yeah, Chad.
But Chadford, how you doing, brother? Okay, there. Now I got us. I'm seeing all the comments.
Oh, yeah, man, catch up.
Sorry, make like a tomato. and
You're
ketchup.
you're so 10 minutes ago.
I know, right? Actually, a minute ago. Okay, so I'm seeing everybody. Jose is drinking water as well. I'm glad everybody's staying hydrated. That's a positive. I'm glad everybody's.
Well, if you're not joining us with a beer, then at least you're joining us.
Yeah. So okay,
Yeah.
round one of your
Wait.
hop water, Jeffrey. What hops did you use? How did you finally decide to infuse the hops with the water? I know there was a bit of, dialogue going on there. Are you gonna pour the beer?
Yeah, hold on. I gotta do some Facebook stuff.
What's that?
Hold
Oh, you got to do Facebook stuff. So
on. Yeah.
okay, all right. Yeah. So orange belt or blood belt, blood belt. Maybe that's why they're discontinuing because I butchered it so many times. Blood belt being discontinued. When are they discontinuing it, Chad? Is it already discontinued? Just what's out there is what's out there, or are they making one last batch? I don't remember.
Is it because it's
Hey,
not,
there's Greg Mendez, Mexico. What's up, buddy? And Nicole. Hey, Nicole. How you doing?
I wonder if it's because it's not selling or
No, well, I
Yeah.
mean, there's always
Or-
the ebb and flow of the market, right?
they blood oranges are
Hard to come by.
maybe they like doubled in price and it's not worth it anymore.
Maybe there's tariffs on blood oranges now. I think most blood oranges are made here, though. Made here in America.
Grown.
That too. They make them in. I don't know. I don't know how that works. Actually, don't blood oranges come from like South Africa or something? Isn't that part of that whole deal? Maybe that they decided they were on. Isn't that a thing?
You're thinking blood diamonds.
Different thing?
Yeah, slightly different. I mean, similar but slightly different.
Oh. Brandon says they'll have hop water on tap at the next Rogue meeting.
Oh, guess who's going to be at the next Rogue meeting?
Brandon? You're going?
I'll be there. I took the day off.
Hey, Foamyhead
Again.
13 watching on Facebook. Said, what did you say? Oh, I missed it.
Yeah,
Twisted X. Oh, the
Foamyhead always joins us.
are you watching? Was that the Pitmaster from Twisted X? Is that what I saw? I think that's what I saw. That's what I saw. The blood from the oranges is it's Chinese though. Oh, so they have the tariffs. It's like the black IPA. Blood orange had its day.
Yeah. All right.
I
Sorry.
get that, Chad. I hear that. It's a thing.
I
wish it had
got
its day here on the show. And now finally it's having its day.
Look
Look at that color though. It's an
I
amazing
got
color.
distracted.
So, Chad, do you know if there's more in there if we need to pour whole beers? Are they still making it, or is it just out and then it's out in the market and then when it's gone, it's gone? For a limited time only. That is a good beer. That's good. That's good. It's a beautiful color, right?
Orangey color.
Yeah. All right, so you've got to, let's go ahead and talk about your beer.
I'm upset.
That it's going away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to talk about my beer?
Yeah. I mean, we don't have to. We can wait till we drink it. We can talk about other stuff. We can talk about the Astros. How awesome are the Astros lately? Ladies and gentlemen.
How awesome are the Astros?
They are kicking.
I know
so
they
much.
won. Who'd they beat?
Detroit last
They
night.
beat the Rangers.
Over the weekend.
Recently.
That was the series over the weekend. Now they're playing Detroit. George Springer having an amazing last few games. This part of the first quarter of this. Are we in the first quarter? First quarter of the season?
I would say so.
Yeah. So George Springer is amazing. We did go in depth on some Astros talk on Interbrews, which will be available later today. My episode with Texas Leaguer. I'm gonna have to move that sign so it's more visible, so I don't have to go Texas Leaguer. Texas Leaguer.
Yeah, when you talk away from your mic, no one can hear you.
Yeah. So I was down at Texas Leaguer yesterday with Nathan, and we had a nice long conversation. And this is where I do a little shameless self-promotion. We did about an hour bonus for our Patreon subscribers. So if you want to help support Interbrews, you can, for just as little as $1 an episode, you get exclusive content and you can help keep the whole thing afloat. So there you go. Oh, there on that cam. There we go. Texas Leaguer, boom.
Yeah.
It's like I'm having an idea all the time, and it's Texas Leaguer Brewing.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Did you know Nathan sings? Like, was a professional singer for a while.
Who's Nathan?
The owner and founder of Texas Leaguer.
Oh.
Have you ever
Did you
been to
just say
Texas?
that?
No.
Oh. I've been there a couple times, actually.
I forget sometimes that you're not always with me. I just assume you know everything I've done. Yeah. Okay.
Boiled water, then cooled it to, what is that, whirlpool? Leafed, you have leafed Citra.
Whole leaf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are whole leaf hops hard to find?
No. I mean, they're not as practical. We talked about this with Preston. Do you remember that
I
conversation?
remember the conversation about them not being as practical.
Yeah, it's no, they're not hard to find. They just I don't think they send as many out. They don't have as long of a shelf life. But with I think like with what Jester King does with their all natural beers, they want aged hops because they don't want much hop flavor. So I think whole leaf hops are better in that regard. The aged hops. Yeah. So, wait, they're changing the Heritage 12-pack too. All right, what's going on? Keep feeding me information there, Chad. There's late-breaking information. It's not that late, but information to us for Southern Star. I'm sure we even heard about it last time. And every time we go to Southern Star, though, all the information after about half of a show, it's going to get forgotten from a personal perspective. It's always an enthusiastic episode.
Yeah, and I feel
what
like
I'm saying.
I have to be on my best behavior when I'm at Southern Star, given my past history at Southern Star.
Of thievery?
Yeah.
Yes.
Which, by the way, was just over a year. I think it was last April when I did this.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
That's
We got the year end. So I feel like now is a good time just to put it behind us. I don't even know I'm talking about it.
Yeah, we could probably put it away. There's a few things we could probably put away. What else could we put away? Well, not having beer to go in Texas. It looks like we're about to be able to put that to go. You missing where your microphone is.
Well, you got this big old honking mic right in front of me.
It makes you sound good. Makes you sound good.
Yeah, I don't think
Huh?
I'm going to sound good no matter what kind of mic I'm speaking in.
Well, it'll make you sound as good as you can sound. There was something else we needed to talk about. What was it? It was, you know what it was?
What's that?
Was, whoever will be. This weekend, big event, Thistle Draft Shop. Mary and the crew.
You don't say.
I do say.
I wonder what it is.
It's For the Love of Craft, Deuce, the second coming, the spring version. There's a spring version, and they previously had a fall version. Ladies and gentlemen, in the sound of my voice and the reach of my eyeballs, not currently, but when that graphic goes away, it doesn't have to go away yet, but just look at the screen. Just look at the screen, okay? Everybody concentrate.
Yeah.
For the Love of Craft Beer Festival, Thistle Draft Shop, maybe, at least in my judgment, pound for pound, the best beer event you could want to go to. Maybe not the biggest, but the most intimate, the most quality. Pound for pound, was it like over 40 breweries?
Yep.
Yes. Indoor and outdoor, rain or shine, AC, and not only great beer, great food, all that delicious food that Thistle Draft Shop has. Their chefs out there come up with something special, I think, exactly, especially for Saturday. It's an awesome location. It's easy to get to, not far from 99, 45, 249, wherever you're coming in from, north of town. What else? The pleasant people at Thistle Draft Shop, Mary and Jake and the whole crew, and some of the best people in the craft beer business are going to be there.
There's going to be some really cool volunteering.
Yeah, we'll get to them in a second. Rudy, you guys are playing, right? Are y'all playing out there? I think he is. Rudy and the Homebrewed Brass, are y'all playing? Is this one of your gigs? I believe I saw that. Yes, they will be there too, jamming out. Everybody yell Freebird at them. Can y'all play Freebird, Rudy? Do y'all have that ready to go?
Are they allowed to play covers?
Anybody? I think it's like you're free. Anytime somebody yells Freebird, I think it's okay. Actually, I think yelling Freebird is probably kind of lame.
Their band is the Homebrewed Brass Ensemble.
That's what I said.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said that. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening, everybody, and Kennedy too. But Rudy and the whole crew, the Homebrewed Brass Ensemble, the greatest craft beer centric brass ensemble ever. I'm gonna go ahead and deem them that.
I'd say at least in the greater Houston area.
I'm gonna say all of Texas.
Down.
All of Texas. I'm gonna say America's greatest because I'm thinking there's probably not a lot of other. There may be some over in like Germany, like a polka band or something.
Yeah. Rudy bought me a beer at Southern Yankee.
Oh, that's nice.
He put my name on the board.
Did he?
Hey, Jules. I beat you that time.
I didn't see. She's not even on.
Yeah, she's on.
Oh, hey, Jules.
Hey, baby.
How you doing? Jules. Yeah, Jules and Kate. Oop, beat you to it. Volunteering this weekend. I think they're still looking for some volunteers. So if you love beer and love good people and a good time, contact Mary at Thistle Draft Shop. They were looking for volunteers. They may still be. If you have your TABC volunteer thing,
it helps.
It helps. So, but they may be able. Just call her and let her know.
There's probably
ask her
if you do not have this. There's probably other things you can help out with.
Yeah, they'll give you a broom.
Yeah.
Maybe some swag to pass out.
Yeah.
But yeah, it really is. It's a cool setup. They'll have the big doors open. The weather on Saturday looking possible chance of rain, but again, indoor and outdoor. You can step inside if the showers get too heavy. The brewers outside will be covered with tents. We're going to pitch a tent. Jules, do you know who you're working with yet as far as like where you're serving from? That's what we need to know. So anyway, for the love of craft, the best beer event, festival type thing, I'm going to say.
Are you going?
I'm going to try to drop in.
I'll be there early. Mm-hmm. But I got to leave about, 2-ish.
Yeah.
So I'll be there for the start of it and stuff.
I'm going to try to drop it. It'll probably later. We have a dance competition in Conroe, but I also have to do some running around with another kid. So probably on my way, you have to drive past Thistle to go to Conroe from where I'm at every time, no matter what. Or you can.
Uh-huh.
And if you happen to, find yourself pulling off of 2920 and running in real quick and saying, hey, taking some pictures,
Yeah.
pressing the flesh. Oh, Jules is the greeter ticket taker. So the first smiling face you're going to see
I
is
think
Jules.
she meant to say the greater ticket taker.
Oh, are there more of them? More than one?
I don't know.
Oh,
I'm just
okay.
saying she's great.
Well, we'll see. Have you ever seen her take tickets before?
I can't talk about that.
Y'all ever play like I'll be the carnival barker and you be the ticket taker, and then
Yeah.
y'all dress up as clowns and
Yeah.
there's a whole deal. Y'all have a whole deal. Y'all do.
In a booth. The ticket booth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't want to- yeah.
What goes on in the ticket booth stays in the ticket booth unless it spills out into outside of the ticket booth.
Yeah, exactly. But she's not allowed behind the bar. She does not have her TABC.
Ah,
I guess it's like a server's license.
yeah.
I
Well, it's a volunteers thing.
don't know if anybody else has information on this. Go ahead and comment. But I believe you can do this all online.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think you actually need to go into any place to get it.
Okay. It's kind of like getting ordained as a minister.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you can do that really quick online. You can become like dudism. Like Lenny from St. Arnold, he's a dudist priest. From the Order of the Dude.
The dude.
The dude abides. Mm-hmm.
Deuterama.
Yeah, but he can actually marry people.
The dudester.
Yeah, legally. So that's interesting. You can do that, and you can get your TABC server's license and all that stuff, and be part of one of the best events. What else? So we talked about, huh?
I wish I could go. I try to get the day off.
Well, you can go to part of it. It's a
Yeah.
long time, right? What time does it start? Did we say 11?
Uh,
Noon? 1? Noon?
Let's
Noon
see.
for VIPs?
1 to 8.
I think it's noon for VIPs.
1 to 8. So I could be there for a solid hour.
That's enough.
Yeah,
You can eat.
I think so.
You can eat.
I could eat.
You can say hi to people. Are you actually going to introduce yourself to anybody, or just going to
Probably.
creep up on people and be like?
I'll probably say hi to people I know.
The best thing in this event, because everybody's kind of in a big oval,
Yeah.
it's literally like a NASCAR track or a IndyCar track, and you just go in and especially about an hour and a half, 2 hours into it, where everybody's starting to feel pretty good. You just go in there and just hug after hug after hug because you see all your buddies and all your friends. You're just like, hey, I missed you. I haven't seen you like a week, and then you just hug everybody. So that's fun.
Lots of hugs.
Lots of hugs. You know who else has great hugs?
Oh,
Yes.
I
That would be one Preston Brown, who I just
wonder.
figured out that on my Facebook page I've been friends with for 5 years now. So it's our friend anniversary on Facebook. So Preston, love you,
yes.
buddy. We'll be there. Are we going there next week?
possibly.
Soon, right? Either next week or the week after, right?
Yeah, we need to go soon.
Yeah, we're time to brew another one of our smash single hop single malt. I don't remember. We haven't figured out the hop yet, have we?
We have. Where have you
Oh
been?
wait, the cap is. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, we're doing cat pee.
Yeah, Simcoe, right? Is that what we decided on?
Yeah.
This last time we did the Southern Cross. Time before that was Motueka, if I pronounced that correctly. But
So-
anyway, you too can home brew, just like Kennedy here, which we'll get into in just a second. If you go to the Grain Cellar, your one-stop fermenting shop, 240 First Street West, Humble, Texas, 77338. Anything you need for making beer, wine, fruit wine. And I think we're getting into blackberry season. You can get blackberries are raring to go. Peaches, make some peach wine. Uh-oh, what happened to my screen? There we go. It couldn't even believe how easy it is to ferment. Let's see. Peach wine.
Pickles.
Pickles, if you want to
Yeah.
make some pickles.
Yeah.
What else they got? Wine, any regular wine with just regular grapes, mead, beer, of course, of any shape or size, or
Kombucha.
kombucha, yogurt. What else? Anything else?
Anything fermentable.
Anything.
That's why it's called the One Stop Fermenting Shop.
I feel like I'm missing something. Cider. I never say cider.
Yeah.
You want to try some of my old cider? I finally got some CO2.
Okay.
We could try it in just a second if you want. I have to clean out that line real quick. But
I mean,
it'll probably kind of funky. It might be extra funky. Maybe it'd be really good though. It's an old cider, but I got it. I made it with ingredients from the grain cellar.
Yes, Jeffrey, we'll definitely be doing a show there before the 28th, and you better show up.
Oh,
And also,
yeah. 28th of this month?
yeah, I'm assuming so.
Okay. So it'll have to be next week, right? We'll talk it. We'll hash it out. But if you go into the grain cellar now.
No, we have 2 more Thursdays. We got the 20. Oh, you're right. Mm-hmm. We'll probably do it next week, Jeffrey.
Yeah. But if you go into the grain cellar now and say, Liquid Lunch sent me, Preston giving away free hugs, waist up, waist down, any type you like.
Well, congratulations on your new job, Jeffrey. It didn't take you too long.
Yeah, you're sought after and very talented.
You're highly desirable.
When you went to your interview, did you take some of your homebrew and they were like, you're hired? I think, people do that.
I bet he drank a bunch of his homebrews before he went on the interview.
Well, that's a good way to do it, too.
Something to take the edge off.
Yeah, that's a good way to do it. But I'm saying if you're going into a new job and that's your thing and you're as good as Jeffrey is at brewing and things like that, fermenting, it's not a bad way to go. Bold move.
So
definitely tell you if it's a place you want to work at, Jeffrey.
Yeah,
if they're cool. Anyway, go ahead, Sarah.
The Rogue Brewers we're currently doing a Goza contest, which, by the way, so are you and I.
With each other.
Yeah, but we're also doing it. And it's the last week of June. Last weekend of June, I believe, is the actual contest.
Okay.
So I'm just warning you, you got about 6 weeks or so.
That's for their contest. I'm not a rogue brewer.
I know, but we made the deadline for ours the same week.
We did? I don't remember shaking on that, but okay. I'm just going to have to get buckled down. I've got my recipe. I've got that in my process mapped out. I just got to talk to Preston, get my stuff together. Yeah. And, we'll be good to go.
Mine is currently in the fermenter.
Well, good. Good for you. Congratulations.
And then
I'm really...
Next week, it goes to secondary.
All joking aside, I am proud of you for taking the home brewing and just running with it. Mm-hmm. So
thank you. I have plans to do 15 batches of beer this year, and I've got my whole brew schedule worked out for the entire year.
Wow. Are you going to stick to it?
I am.
Okay.
15 in one. Last year, I think I did 6. This year, I'm doing 15.
I always have plans to do a lot, but life gets in the way and my lack of planning. John just messaged us. I'm not going to read all of what John just messaged. Well, maybe me personally.
John who?
John, a.k.a. Foamyhead 13.
Oh, okay.
Come and brew it. You know the icon. Anyway, some interesting information. I'm just going to tease it. That, you know what? Yeah. So, something about maybe getting somebody else on the show. And let me tell you, we've had Danny, we've had John here let us know that, spread the word about a brewer that wants to, possibly be in on the show. I don't know how much brewers that around Texas get to watch our show.
Not enough.
Not enough. They're usually busy doing stuff. I know a lot of brewers brew on Thursday. Thursday's a big brew day. But if you're at a brewery, if say you know people, you're a regular, or even a craft beer bar here in Texas, and you want to throw out the name Liquid Lunch, like, hey, you should be on that show. Yes, we want recruiting would be great. We would love to talk to every single brewery in the state of Texas. Yep. We've been around for, you said, almost 3 years now. I don't know how many breweries we've talked to, but there's a lot more to talk to. There's new ones coming up. People are doing cool stuff. It's always fun to talk to people on the second time around, too. Yeah. The first time, you kind of get to know each other, but then the second time around, you're like, man, let's catch up. Yeah. I think that's
I feel like we haven't really even scratched the surface of breweries.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, there's a lot. We need more. So maybe we have to go to more days a week.
So Brendan just said he brewed 28 batches last year.
Well, how big are they? Are they all 5 gallon or 10 gallon?
Well, I mean, he's brewing,
Oh, Subatomico is replacing Blood Mill. Sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's like more than every other week.
Yes, but if they're gallon-sized batches or 2.5 gallon sized batch, like if you split in 5 gallons or something, something along those lines. That's a little more approachable than like 10 gallon batches. Yeah, you have to know too many people, or you're aging some, or something. Or 6 to 12 gallons.
Or you drink a lot of beer.
There's all of that. He says 6 to 12. So
wow, that's
Either
That
you
is-
know a lot of people, which
That's impressive, Brendan.
your circle of friends seems that's very impressive, or you're aging some, or you're drinking a lot. But either way, strong.
That's impressive. I'm struggling to find the time just to do 15 batches.
Yeah. No, listen. That's mostly 6s. Okay. Do you do 12s and then split them? That's what I'm guessing. Smart. Subatomico from Southern Star is replacing Blood Belt. Let me tell you, that Subatomico good
Yeah, we
too.
had it last week.
Yes. So this will probably be the last time we have Blood Belt on the show
Yeah.
until it makes like some sort of spectacular comeback for some reason a couple years down the
That's
road.
a shame. I like this beer a lot.
You know, that's the thing. There are great beers out there, and they do, ride off into the sunset. But that's the nature of beer. They're with you for a while. Some styles are here now and then gone later, and yeah. So anyway, hey, let's crack open some of your homebrew. I'm interested. This is
All right.
a brown ale.
No, this is my porter,
Oh, porter.
and I'm calling it. Wait for it. This is the Hyannis Porter.
Okay,
So all my beers,
all of them
are gonna have Kennedy references to them.
are gonna or have.
Not
You just brewed some, right? You
Yeah.
just call this test batches.
yeah. So Hyannis Port, I believe Massachusetts is where the big Kennedy compound is.
Okay.
So Hyannis, hence the Hyannis Port.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. We should.
So it's a porter. It's a robust porter. Mm-hmm. I made a mistake while brewing, but I think it.
What was your mistake? Are we gonna try? Are you gonna see if we can taste it?
Let me see. I'm gonna see if you can taste it. You probably won't taste it, but it ended up coming out really good.
Here, let me.
Really, really good. So
You
I'm
don't say
I'm
so
really
yourself.
happy.
So it hit the target you were going for.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't exactly what I wanted, but I'll explain in a second. But anyway, so check it out. I managed to get the label off of these Lone Pint bottles.
Mostly, you can still see some remnants.
These are.
You have to get some goop off.
These are a biatch to get off. I ended up having to use razor blades and scrape it off.
Yeah, you just go get some new bottles.
But I
just go
really-
to the grain cellar buy.
No, I like these bottles a lot.
You could probably order them somewhere.
I don't know
I
if
bet,
you can.
I bet
Well,
Preston would.
Yeah, you can order them,
hook up.
sure, if your name's Rockefeller.
No.
Yeah.
Niederhofer. That works
That's
too.
true. I'm not going to go ask them, hey, man, could I have some empty bottles?
No, but you could probably buy some. Not everything has to be stolen, bro. Come on, give me a little head. Kennedy, give me some head. There you go. Perfect. Well, yeah, that's actually perfect. Look at that. You could be a server at For the Love of Craft.
Yeah, I don't have a... Oh, I can't switch cameras. My hands are...
No, it's good. It smells good.
Oh, it smells
I had a
really
delicious
good.
porter at Texas League
All right,
yesterday.
so let me know how it holds up. It should have a nice
I think you got more than I did.
roasty flavor. Here, do you want...
No, it's good. It's fine. It's good. There's no smoked malt in this, is there? Or is there?
There is.
Is there? You don't get it much on the aroma, but you definitely taste it. How much smoked malt?
So it's like a... Oops. So, all right, so the mistake is this. Preston at the grain cellar lets us all get our own grain. So it's up to us to measure it out, put it, mill it as
Yeah.
well.
Right.
He, just lets us off and do it ourselves. Well, I think I didn't get the right amount of grain. I wasn't paying attention or something, and I didn't get enough grain. So my grain bill was probably a little over a pound short, which means this was supposed to be around like a 5.5% alcohol, and it's only at like 4.5.
I like it even better then.
So it's super
pack-
light. It drinks super light. It's really easy drinking. And
Yes,
I like it a lot.
Here's what I like about it. Ready? You really come a long way.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But this, a lot of flavor
Yeah.
without all the, 4.5. That's great for a lunch show. Yeah, super flavorful.
Yeah.
Have this with a sandwich. like some sort of like roast beef sandwich or something, with melty cheese and sweet potato fries or something, or whatever. That's good. Way to go. Yeah, 4.5. I'd say you stick with that recipe.
Yeah, it's super drinkable.
Maybe too drinkable.
Yeah, yeah, probably. But yeah, it is. It's great. This is I think this is probably one of my best.
Darker beers like this do hide any flaws. They're forgiving, but they're delicious beers. So that's just a benefit, I think. Did you keg some of this, or did you bottle it all?
I kegged.
2.5.
So yeah, so I kegged half and bottled half,
Okay. Cool.
and the bottles are almost gone. I gave away a whole bunch.
Yeah. No, that's the way to go. Especially if it's bad. Like, here, try this, and they won't say bad. They won't say it's bad. This is not
Yeah.
bad. This is good.
Yeah, I'm very happy with the way this one turned out.
Yeah, I could sit and drink that an evening for sure. For sure. Good job. So, do you remember what grains, what hops? Are you starting to put these all to memory? Writing them down, bringing your notes?
I knew you were gonna. Shit, why? No, I know one of the. There was a chocolate malt. Mm-hmm. Like a.
What was your
chocolate-
base malt? 2-row?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Man, I don't remember. But yeah, the base malt is the one that I measured correctly, and I think then there were 3 other ones, and I don't think I measured any of those correctly. Mm-hmm. So and after I did it, I was like, oh, I don't think I got enough grain, and I left there thinking I don't think I got enough grain, but I did it anyway, and it came out really good.
Yeah. No,
So I would definitely repeat this one.
I wish you would.
Just like this.
Good. No, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Got a technical question I'll just reply to. I won't talk about it here on the show, even though I just did. Sometimes I should not let the words in my head. Oh, sorry. Oops. Mute my mic.
What mics do we use to record?
Yeah, but I was just
That's
going
the technical question.
Yeah, it is.
Hey, Mary joined. Hey, Mary.
Hey, Mary. Now we can get all our questions answered about For the Love of Craft.
We were just talking about you, Mary.
We were just talking about you, and For the Love of Craft Beer Festival this weekend, 1 to 8 p.m. at Thistle Draft Shop. And I was saying that for my money, best craft beer event in town, maybe ever. Just saying. Not to speak. I'm not oversaying it. I'm just saying it. It just is what it is.
I'll be there early, Mary. I'll probably be there before 1, if I'm going to be completely honest.
I'll have to drop in a little later. Yeah, we got a dance competition, Conroe. So it's mine, not my daughter's. I'm into it now. It's me. I'm going to be doing the Macarena and the tango.
Oh,
a solo tango. So it's my passion. It's my passion.
You can do the solo tango. Isn't that the kind of thing you need to do on your own with no one around?
No, it's everybody's professional. You don't make eye contact. That's it. But that's part of doing the tango.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's it.
Jacob, you did not throw us off. We're usually all over the place anyway.
Who? Oh,
Yeah.
No, is he asking us anyway?
Yeah.
Yeah. These are well, I'll just say it. These mics are.
This is
I've had
not
them for a long time.
Yeah, but this is not only our show. This is everyone's show. So.
Well, if you know what, if somebody ever wants to get like deep on this technical stuff with all the stuff, we can do it behind the scenes at some point.
Yeah, feel free to send us a message.
Yeah, we'll answer all that just like that, and we'll get beeped. And early is good. Yeah, it is. Over 40 breweries, Mary. We've discussed. Let's see, who have I talked to that's going to be there? I know Texas Leaguer will be there. That's one. So 43 more to go, or however many more.
I'm betting Eighth Wonder, St. Arnold,
Lembelow,
Back Pew, Platypus,
Rar and Sons,
and
Deep Ellum on the right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the Mary. Message me the list. Oh, where's the list? I feel like the list was somewhere. I'm gonna look it up. The brewery list was. Where did I see that? Maybe somebody else said that it was emailed. Maybe I was talking to somebody who, yeah, hold on. Let me see. Have you put out the brewery list? Let's see if it's on the actual event page as I look. Here we go.
And Mary suggested that you dance to the brass band.
Oh,
do
the Humber Brass.
Do the solo tango or the Macarena.
Okay. Is Rudy's not still on? Is he?
Oh.
He's probably having to work.
Jacob, I do have a question for you. How did you said you ran into us. How did you find the show?
Probably just Googled like awesomest beer show.
Yeah.
And this popped up.
I'm curious. I wonder if it was
Best Texas beer show ever. I don't see the beer list here. Mary, where is there a beer list somewhere? Is that like privy? You have to be privy to that. You have to get that straight from your email account. I'm gonna look over here and see if it's over here.
Well, suffice it to say, you will find a beer you like there.
Oh well, of course, and that's every day at Thistle
You will
Show.
probably find more beers you like than you can drink.
Oh yes, of course. Let's see.
And I would not recommend trying to drink all the beers you like.
Oh, here we go. I just look at this. Ask and you shall receive. Here we go. Y'all ready for this?
Oh boy.
I don't have the drum roll ready, but in numeric and alphabetical order, the list is this: 11 Below, Eighth Wonder, Austin East Cider. So you know how you like them apples. B52, Back Pew, Bearded Fox, Boulevard / Omagong. So a little out of town, little taste there. Brazos Valley, Brooklyn. Well, I wonder if they're gonna have their non-alcoholic beer. They have that new non-alcoholic beer. I'm anxious to try it.
Why?
Because it's hard to do. It's a challenge. That would be an interesting one for us to put like as a tiebreaker or something if we need to on our competition. Or the next road, I want to see who can make really. It's like the hop water. It's like, can you make it good?
Do you really think we're going to tie?
No, it'll be a sweep. Brooklyn Brewery. Let's see, Buffalo Bayou, Coal Fox, Copperhead Community, Eureka, Firestone Waka, Great Heights, Hilda, Ingenious, Legal Draft, Lone Pint, No Label, NOLA, Oasis, Platypus, Rar & Sons, Real Ale, Rogue, St. Arnold, Sierra Nevada, Sigma, Southern Star, Spindle Tap, Texas Ale Project, Texas Leaguer twice, Houston Cider Company, Under the Radar, Parish Klaus, Southern Yankee, Stetzy, Freetail, and Distill? I thought that was, okay, cool. Stetzy Distill, that's the same. And then Freetail. So a little bit of everything out there. Good stuff. So if you can't find something that you fall in love with there, I don't know what's up. Your taste buds are off.
I agree.
Taste buds are off, bud.
If you don't find something you like there, you probably...
Hey, your dad just pumped on.
You're a wine drinker.
Did you see your dad? Hey, Mr. Kennedy. It's good to see you today.
Oh, so my dad, poor guy, recently broke his ankle.
I heard about that.
And he's laid up right now.
That's no good.
And he must be really bored if he's watching our show.
No.
I'm kidding.
What are you talking about?
I'm kidding.
What are you talking about?
Thanks for tuning in, Dad.
Yeah. That was a while ago that he said that. Sorry that I'm just now seeing it. I think that's your post.
Oh. Yeah, I tried something new today.
Did you share it? Or are you streaming directly to your...
No, so on Restream that we use, I have the option of going to a personal page. So
right, they just added that.
Yeah, so I just...
Well, silly me, I should share.
Just for the heck of it, this is also posted on my personal page.
Yep. No, it's Restream's kind of cool. You can do some things. Again, that's technical stuff.
I didn't even check to see if anybody's watching me.
Your dad.
He might be the only one.
No, there was a couple others.
Yeah.
It's, one of those things. It's like, what? It says it couldn't be shared. Why can't it be shared? Oh,
you can't share.
Hold on, I can do it now. I can do it. I can do whatever I want.
Yeah, I got one.
Hey, you want to talk Game of Thrones? I know you're up to speed.
I'm not up to speed, and no. I walked past all you guys last night talking about it, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, because you wanted to be in on the conversation.
I did. Of course, I wanted to be in on a conversation.
It's well, I'll just wait till you watch it.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks.
Because Catherine's not on.
And there's a whole bunch of people watching right now that are thanking you, too.
Why? What, for not talking about it?
Yeah.
No, it's just Jeffrey's the only one.
No.
It's not a whole lot of people. It's Jeffrey. Jeffrey's important. But
Matt.
Huh?
Matt.
He didn't say anything. I'm looking.
He
at
hasn't said anything today.
All right. So you've
Some people are not a fan of the Game of Thrones talks.
okay. 2 people. 3 people. They're all rogue brewers. They're obsessed. Listen, y'all are obsessed. Let's be honest. You may want to. I guess y'all do have a group. I guess that's your therapy session. It's fine. No, we won't talk about it. We won't talk about how disappointing the season's been, or how the pacing's been off, or
That's kind of the general consensus I've gotten.
or that fabulous new tacker.
Yeah. Hey,
Nathan, thank you.
Texas Leaguers in the house.
Yeah, latest episode of Interbrews, like I said, be up later today.
Yeah. See him, Brendan. Beer, not GOT.
Yeah. Well, whatever. Fine. What else we could talk about? Let's talk some beer.
Came here for beer talk. Yep.
What did you drink this past weekend? Because I did some research for our Goza. I did the Real Ale Blackberry Goza.
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I drank them very fast, especially after mowing the yard. Goza is the perfect after the yard.
I think my Goza is going to come out really good.
What fruit? You put blueberries in it?
I'm not saying.
Well, I could have sworn you just said blueberries.
No,
right? Blackberries.
No, I'm not giving away because it's going to be entered in 2 competitions.
Oh.
So I'm not saying. Mm-hmm. It's a secret.
Yeah.
Oh, Brandon's asking about the wort sharing. I will say this about the
Did you get some?
I
Did you
did.
sign up? Or is that us or is that just you? Or are you going solo?
Well, it's going to be me and Julie.
Oh. Okay. We had talked about it, doing it together, but the Yoko Ono of craft beer, Jules, jumps in and breaks up the band. Thanks, Jules. Liquid Lunch was this awesome show, and we were going to do this awesome thing, and then she came about and ruined the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah.
You were actually going to help out with brewing?
Yeah, or at least take credit for part of it.
You were going to.
I was going to give like hop suggestions.
Yeah, that's what you were going to do.
I'm mostly a coach. I coach.
Yeah, you would have coached.
And I'm good at it.
No, I'm going to make Julie actually come over and help me.
Huh? Yeah. Okay.
She's going to actually throw like hops in and stuff.
Okay.
Anyway, we came up with a good recipe.
Well, I hope y'all do okay.
I actually used.
Yeah, you can boil it again, Jose. Or did you get some? Did you get some from
Okay,
somebody?
so the wort is a pre-boil wort. So you definitely have to boil that. And that is.
You don't have to.
I mean, you don't have to.
There's no rules.
No, there's definitely no rules, but it is a pre-boil wort. So you need to boil that stuff.
Maybe. Okay. Yeah, I think you know what you could do? You could actually boil it down. You get 6 gallons, right?
Yeah.
You could actually boil it down to like 3.
You could.
Yeah. Concentrate it.
Wow.
Make like a barley wine or something.
I've Julie and I got together and we talked about it. And we got a really sweet secret recipe.
What's the gravity on it? Does anybody know?
I'd have to check my email. It hasn't been brewed yet, as far as I know. But she has a.
When are you picking up the wort?
The 25th.
Okay.
And I'm really proud of us rogue brewers. We got about half, or probably more than half, of the wort shares.
Okay. Jose says he has no idea what he's doing. Okay. So first thing, Jose. Yeah.
There we go. Thanks, Jeffrey.
You need a big pot, enough to hold 7 gallons or so. Okay. Then go to the grain cellar. And talk to Preston, but decide what style you want to brew. So basically, it's like starting out with the extract. Same process.
Sort of. Yeah.
Basic same process. Everybody gets the same exact extract. It's what it is.
Well, it's not. She's not using extract when she's making the wort.
But it's the same process if you were to go to the grain cellar and buy some extract. Actually, it's less of a process because you don't have to add the extract to water.
Yeah.
Which is essentially, it's just, so you're good. It's basically like you're starting off with you just added your extract. So you just got to get it to a boil. And then if you just want to do a straight beer, like a pale ale or something along those lines, you would just add your bittering hops, at an hour and then, or 45 minutes, whatever. And then add your flavoring hops in the middle if you want. And then some aroma hops at the end, maybe dry hop. And then you just have to choose the type of yeast you use. Yeast will play a big part of that. You get a Saison yeast or English ale yeast or some sort of, I don't know. How dark is it?
It's going to be light.
You could do a Hefeweizen, and you could do, if you boil it down, maybe do like a I don't know, somewhere like a hybrid kind of Dunkelweizen kind of thing. Hey, Danny, how's it going? Danny watching up north, way up north. Almost to Oklahoma. Not quite, though. It's way up there.
All right. So, final gravity, or not final, but pre-boil gravity is going to be 1.049.
Okay.
The grain bill is 2-row, Vienna, Munich, and Carapils.
Okay. So you could go any direction with the yeast. You could do a German yeast.
Yeah.
You could do English, American. You could do Belgian. You know, that's. Thank you, Jeffrey. I will be on your team. I'll coach you up. Yeah. So, Jules, you and your emojis don't translate onto the thing. That's a shame because your emoji game is strong.
Uh-huh.
But anyway, it just looks like two eyes, square eyes. So Rogue, Rogue is like a monopoly. We may have to break up the Rogue Brewers.
No.
They're too powerful. They're like Facebook or Amazon or something at this point. We may have to break them up. Change that.
We like brewing beer.
No, you've gotten too big and too powerful. Too many people.
Well, I'd join the right side.
Maybe. Well, yeah. You say that now. You would have. Yeah, Darth Vader looks like a winner.
You know, I got to go to the first Rogue Brewers meeting last month.
And?
It was fun.
Yeah, they're good dudes.
It's a bunch of great guys. And there's a lot of women brewers.
There you go.
There we go. So I went with Jules, and she's like,
When is she going to start brewing on her own?
She actually has a date with Preston the 25th to brew.
I like it.
And she's trying to invite a lot of her friends and stuff over to, to brew with her.
I would say just brew on your own first. Get it down.
Well, she's brewing with Preston.
Okay, good. Coach it up, then do one on your own. Work through all the process and everything, and then invite some people over. That's what I would say. Or if you're going to invite somebody over, invite somebody over that's done it before, just to kind of spread the information,
Yes, we are one of the smaller groups, Brendan, but I feel like we're one of the better groups.
Can you name any other groups?
Yeah. The Foam Rangers.
And?
KGB.
What is their actual name?
The B stands for Brewers.
Uh-huh. I think your information on if you're one of the best, you're just a homer.
Uh-huh.
I'm not saying you're not right. I'm just saying I don't know that you know what you're talking about. Although you're
maybe not.
Yeah. Kirkendall Grand Brewers.
Yeah.
Cane Island Ailers. Mm-hmm. Who does the Dixie Cup? That's the OG. I forget. Who does Dixie Cup? When is Dixie Cup?
Which is the one that's based out of DeFalco's? Is that Foam Rangers?
Maybe the Foam Rangers. Kirkendall Grand Brewers. Yes. Who does the Dixie Cup? Is it the Foam Rangers?
In there? Oh, there's also a CIA.
Cane Island Ailers.
Yeah.
Katy area. Yeah. So there's the KGB, CIA.
Yeah.
Is there an FBI? Jose says he's going to start his own, the Yeasty Boys. I like it.
It's a good name.
Yeah. The Foam Rangers do the Dixie Cup. When is the Dixie Cup? I've talked to those guys. I was down at Name Drop. But James Carlisle, who you can see over my left shoulder there, he's Mr. May from Whole Foods Brewing Company. Oh, yeah, the Masternauts. They're down, I'm guessing, Clear Lake. Are they Clear Lake? What was I going to say? Oh, yeah, James Carlisle. I was down there talking to him at Whole Foods, and some of the Foam Rangers were down there.
You can totally see it now.
There you go.
Over your shoulder.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's Mr.
Over your left shoulder.
Yeah. One of the hottest brewers, Whole Foods. If you've not been to the Whole Foods on Post Oak, that's some fun people watching and car watching. Some of the best car watching. Maseratis and all kinds of cool stuff.
Yeah.
You ever been there?
I have.
Do you not agree?
It's not my crowd.
Of course, it's not your crowd. It's nobody's crowd. That's not a crowd. They're like
it's not my
zoo animals. You watch them like gazelles as they saunter around.
Oh.
Yeah.
The Masternauts.
Yeah, the Mastronauts. That's what I was saying. Clear Lake.
Barley Coherent.
Yeah, where are they? Where are they based? There was the Trub Club. I don't know if the Trub Club is still around.
Oh.
That was at Cypress Grape and
Wow,
Grain before.
Mary knows her homebrew clubs.
Listen, if there's one thing Mary knows, it's delicious food and great beer. But if there's another thing she knows, it's how to throw a festival. But if there's a third,
Yeah.
it's homebrew clubs in the Houston area.
Oh, it looks like Jeffrey just said his new job's going to be close to the Whole Foods.
Yes.
No, they put out great beer
Of course they do.
for sure. But man, I don't really. To be honest, that Whole Foods is
Hoity-toity.
yeah very
The
much
crowd
so.
there. Yeah, anybody that lives in that area,
Yeah.
that's just the rich part of town. But
Yeah.
it's interesting because you see, like,
Yeah,
we'll
I-
drive in and our cars are normal. Like, I would drive a Toyota. You drive a Volkswagen
Yeah.
with stickers all over it and everything.
Well, there's 2 stickers on.
Like I said, stickers all over it.
Yeah.
But then when you drive in there, like with that, and then you're next to like a $200,000 Maserati or Lamborghini or
Yeah.
something, going grocery shopping. But the cool thing about it is you can park underground and then use the escalator, the cart escalator.
They do have an awesome system for parking.
They do, and they have an awesome beer selection
Yeah.
and a brewery. What's not to like?
And I will say that Whole Foods in particular, because I went to Julie and I went out to eat, and it just happened to be by another Whole Foods,
Yeah,
and I'm thinking, well, let's go grab a beer. Mm-hmm. So we go into the Whole Foods, and she was like, I don't want to go here. And I'm like, come on, they got good beer.
yeah, they do.
And then we get there, and the only thing on tap was Karbach.
They didn't have any of the other Whole Foods.
Well, I don't know.
Brewing beers?
I looked at the tap handles, and they were all Karbach, and we just left.
You
We-
didn't ask.
Well, we left, and then we went to.
Which location was it?
It was on Alabama, like Alabama. And,
I know the one in the Woodlands keeps a really good selection.
Yeah.
So, anyway,
Well, Mary does. She's an honest woman. She said she knows good people.
yeah, and she knows us.
No, she says she knows good people. Josh and Chris.
Thank you, Mary. The one thing I've noticed on social this week, collaborations are in the air. Must be spring because breweries are getting together. If you know what I'm talking about.
I think you mean collab beer rations.
No, collaborations. That's what I said.
Beer rations.
I know what you're saying, but that's not what I said. They're getting together. You know what I'm saying? So, cool thing with who is it? It was this hat here, Great Heights, and local group Huggy Bear.
Yeah.
And Patrick and Sean. Patrick and Sean had awesome seats to the Rockets game, even though it was a horrible game where we lost. Did you see that we lost? Game 6 to the Warriors, the Rockets.
Well, I know we lost.
Collapsed.
Yeah.
That was sad. But anyway, so they did a collaboration. And then meanwhile, north of town at it was at B52. Spindletap and Baba Brewhouse. Marcus was out there from Baba Brewhouse, and they did a collaboration. So a three-way.
Was it a hazy beer?
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably. But that's exciting. All these collaborations.
Oh,
So
by the
it's-
way, I'm currently brewing a hazy.
there you go. Or did you collaborate with anybody?
Yeah,
Who?
I did collaborate
Who? With?
with the Grain Cellar.
Do you have any more beer? Any more of your beer left?
No,
So that's it.
I should have brought more, right?
Yeah.
All right.
How about more of that? Is there any more?
Yeah,
of the,
there's the other one.
Yeah. Pour that up.
Yeah.
Pour it up because it's not going to be around longer. So I feel bad for my wife. My wife, her favorite.
You're drinking all her beers.
Yes. Actually, well, I
You
think
don't
we've got
feel
to.
that- You don't feel that bad.
Well, it's for my art. She understands.
Yeah. It's show business.
It is. It is. It pays the bills, sort of. It can. You can actually help support the bills if you go to our Amazon link. Just go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon. And I haven't said this in a while, but it really does help. If you use that link, thank you. Is this mine? I thought I had the other one. I think that one's mine. I think I had the unmarked one.
Oh, to be honest, I wasn't exactly sure.
I think I had the unmarked one.
I was like,
I think I
oh.
gave you Lone Pint.
Oh.
I was nice. If you go to liquidlunchshow.com/Amazon, just simply takes you to Amazon, but it's in our affiliate link. And anything you buy on Amazon, it gives us a little kickback. There's no extra cost to you. There is no needed runaround or rigmarole. It's just your normal Amazon shopping that we all do now because Amazon owns the world. So you can help a little bit. Just bookmark that link, and every time you shop, it helps us out. We've been able to buy little pieces of equipment here and there, microphones, cables, and all the stuff that makes the show super shiny and awesome. So there you go. So if you could do that, we'd be much obliged. There you go. What else? What are your plans for this weekend? You got to work, right? You're going Saturday for a little bit. Pop in.
So I do have to work this Saturday, but I am popping in. I'll be at Thistle for Lovecraft. I'll probably get there about noon or so. Mm-hmm. So I'll be there a couple hours.
Cool.
Yeah. Sunday, I'm going with Jules to Austin.
Yes, to the Round Rock area, as you said.
Possibly.
Okay.
She wants to go to Round Rock. This new diet I've been on, I probably shouldn't be going to a bunch of breweries. But I mean,
You got a kettlebell?
huh?
Do you have a kettlebell?
I do.
Do
Why?
your kettlebell swings before you go. You should be good.
But
Look.
I understand
The slow carb diet, the one you're talking about, the Tim Ferriss that he made famous in the 4-Hour Body.
Yeah.
If you read that chapter, which I believe I sent it to you years and years ago when you first did it.
No, I did it. I've done it before, and I lost like 30,
Did you read that
35
chapter?
pounds.
Did you read that chapter? Did you get that book and read that chapter?
To be honest, I don't think I read anything.
Okay. If you do your kettlebell swings, do 75 kettlebell swings before you go out, before you go to the brewery, and you'll be fine. You won't gain any weight. You probably won't lose any weight, but you won't gain any. It's like a kickstart to your metabolism.
Okay.
There you go. It's a little hack, life hack, body hack. Kettlebell. Keep
I
that
mean,
kettlebell
it's
in
gonna
your
be
trunk.
hard to go to Austin and like not go to the breweries there.
Right. Agreed. But with your food choices, you can still stay on your diet with the food choices. Do those kettlebell swings, you'll be in the clear, man.
Well, I figured I can go to barbecued places all day long.
Just gotta watch that sauce.
Yeah, I can't have the sauce,
Yeah,
but I could have delicious barbecue
absolutely.
and beans.
That's gonna be a fun night. Get back.
Yeah.
It's like go to the pool. Didn't know this was a hot
Yeah,
tub.
I also this low carb diet, the one I'm on, I also call it the diarrhea diet.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Well, you don't know half of it.
I think I know enough. So anyway,
So if anybody's interested in the diarrhea diet, just
Big Bash
let me-
Brew Bash is Sunday. That's at St. Arnold.
Oh man,
There's so much going on.
maybe we won't go to Austin on Sunday.
Is that? Oh, it's not for work. I thought she had to go for work.
Well, it's her deal isn't until Monday, and
Can you go with her on Monday? Drive up on Monday.
yeah, we can.
Okay, just looking for.
Are you going to the Big Bash Brew Bash?
Me?
No, Jeffrey.
I need more plugins. If you're going to Round Rock,
Yeah.
you should visit if you're on the week. Well, Monday it won't work because they're closed on Monday. But Blue Bonnet Beer Company,
Yeah.
they're there. You're not that far from Red Horn Coffee and Beer.
What about Pint House?
Pine House Pizza in Round Rock is not far. They're all right there together.
Do they? Pint House is the one that has the electric jellyfish, right?
Yes. You can go if you want to catch a movie. Go to Flicks. They have their own brewery inside of Flicks Movie House. What else is in Round Rock? You said Pflugerville at one point. What is the brewery there? Wrench?
I'm not
Hinch?
going.
Wrench?
I'm not going to Pflugerville.
Pflugerville's fun. Downtown the square. You don't know. So, there's lots of stuff to do out there.
Free beer.
Oh, at the big
Brendan's going.
at the Big Batch Brew Bash.
Jeffrey might be going. Door prizes free beer. Really?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sorry.
Man, I'm trying to cut down drinking to only 2 days a week.
What, like
is-
today and tomorrow?
So Thursdays is a given.
Yep. But you don't drink that much on Thursdays. Seriously,
No.
bring that kettlebell. Do them out in the front yard before you come in here. You'll be fine. You don't have to count it as a day. You got to do it like 30 minutes before you consume.
Oh, okay.
Just keep talking. I'm trying to plug something.
Okay. Well, what time is it?
No, it's fine. I got it. Oh, wait. It's 1 o'clock. This weekend, like I said, I'll be at a dance competition. And then on Sunday, I don't know what we're doing on Sunday. Probably just some family time. Maybe, Home Depot, Bed Bath & Beyond. We'll see. Probably do the yard. I've been really getting into doing the yard lately, y'all. My lilies are... Did you see my flowers out there?
I looked at the flowers this time when I walked in.
And?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Not bad.
Whatever, bro. My flowers are popping. My lilies are out. All of it. A little vine right there by the door. You didn't look.
There's a beer dinner at 2 at Thistle Draft Shop.
2?
For beer dinner for 2 at Thistle Draft Shop. Is this Sunday, Mary?
Or is it a beer dinner for 2, like for 2 people, or at 2:00?
I'm pretty sure for 2, as in a couple.
Hold on. Let me pull this up. Let me go to Thistle Draft Shop and look at events.
The silent auction.
If I go down, let's see. For the love of craft, that's the 18th. There's also Paint and Pint. Classy Cow. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yoga and Mimosas on Sunday, May 26th.
Mm-hmm.
I hope my schedule's flexible enough for that. All right. Let's see. I got to see all. I don't see it on the events, though. So, oh, wait. Taco and Trivia Tuesday. Oh, that's Tuesday.
That's every Tuesday.
Yeah, it's every Tuesday, taco. Past events. Oh, they had the little Winston event with Winston from Copperhead.
Hey.
And then, yeah, there's Bosco.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the other one.
Bella's, she's asleep down there.
No,
she's
not
just popped up. Jealous
she's
Bella
not
pops
asleep.
up. Yeah, she doesn't like anybody getting more love than her. So she will.
It's the same with both of your dogs.
Yeah, they're jealous.
You can't pet one because the other one is going to jump up.
Yeah. Anyway, okay. Let's see. June St.
It's June.
For the June St. Arnold Brewing Company beer dinner. What's the date on that?
I'm betting it's in June.
I know, but what's the date? Oh, it's up for auction. Is it up for auction? When is the auction? The silent auction. Oh, the silent auction table. That's this weekend. Oh, okay. Okay, cool. All right, silent auction. What else? I feel like there's other things we need to discuss. Beer to go. We still got to keep up with beer to go. Has anybody checked on beer to go lately? Have they passed it in the Senate yet? Not yet.
Are they voting on it today?
I don't think today.
Oh. June the 13th.
Okay. Cool. That sounds like a good one. Oh, I wonder what all kind of beers they'll have. Oh, the Big Batch Brew Batch. Yeah. Big Batch Brew Bash. That's harder and harder to say the more brews you've had.
Just B times 4. BX4.
Yeah, the B4. Get there before it's too late.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they have a silent auction. I want to say I've been to one of those. No, that's not true. I've not been to one of those. I went to a homebrewers convention at St. Arnold. And that was really cool. So that's the thing. But anyway, I digress. This past weekend, what did I drink? There's one I wanted to talk about. Oh, I had my first summer Pilsner of the season. Not ever. I've had a lot of St. Arnold. Speaking of St. Arnold, I've had a lot of summer Pilsner. But there's something about that beer. Can I just tell you? Mm-hmm. When's the last time you had that beer?
Last summer.
Oh, dude. Let me tell you. Get the bottle. There's something about the bottles.
Yeah. You get... Make sure you get the bottles, and then save those bottles for me.
Duly noted for next time.
Yeah.
But
save all your St. Arnold's bottles.
Like, it's good to drink out of the glass, and you get all that nuance and all that stuff. But something about having that bottle, that shaped bottle, that classic St. Arnold. It's not. I wouldn't call it squatty, but slightly small. Shorter than a long neck or whatever you call them. It's just that St. Arnold. I don't know if it's their yeast or it's just that beer. It just hits you, and it's just like, oh, it's so refreshing, and it just makes you like feel all good inside. And then you drink 4 or 5 more of them, and it's just a good day.
Yeah. So this goes out for anybody, any one of our viewers.
Yeah.
Save your bottles for me.
No, that's not practical.
I think it is.
You want Danny to save his bottles for you up in Wichita Falls.
That probably won't work.
Yeah. So not anybody.
But anybody who runs into me on occasion. First of all, I'm sorry.
Which of the
second of all, save your bottles.
Brennan, the new you're talking about St. Arnold's, the Daydream. Is it the Daydream? That one's good too. Summer Pills though, yeah, man, it's just one of those beers that just you drink it and you're just like, it's like it makes you love beer all over again. Like all over. Like every time you have one, that first one though, especially on a hot day. Out in the sun. You need the sun on your face.
Yeah.
And drink some Summer Pills.
Yep.
Yeah. I love it.
I think Jeffrey's last name is Gates. Should be Jeffrey Gates because apparently he buys new bottles every time.
I say just keg. Danny, don't save your bottle. Don't go to that trouble.
No, it probably wouldn't be. You'd have to mail them to me, and it's probably cheaper.
Or
for me.
Kennedy could drive up and get them as a sign of
I'm not gonna
appreciation.
Yeah.
You could actually get out of town and go do some press the flesh, go talk to people.
Yep.
Danny, I did send some a message to the person whom which you sent information and contact information to, waiting to hear back. But that's been put in the works. So, yeah, that happened. So, but thank you again. And again, anybody that has a brewery that you're at and you want to name drop Liquid Lunch, just get them on.
Yeah.
We can Skype in anybody. We can do an old fashioned phone interview.
We love to talk to breweries.
Yeah, if we are in the area, we could always do a show at a place.
Yeah.
But
And if you want to Skype in as well with the brewery,
yeah,
either at the brewery or on your own.
yeah. Well, let's not get crazy. We can't Skype in the entire world. It's like you want everybody to send you bottles.
I do. I do.
Your whole house will be bottles. It's going to smell. Just keg more.
All right. So, Jeffrey, what do you do with your old bottles? You just throw them away?
Recycle.
You need to give them to me.
No, why? Dude, why you got to mooch off of everybody?
I'm not mooching.
Yeah, you are.
They're going to throw them away.
Recycle. Just keg.
I do keg.
Uh-huh. And then carry.
But I give most of my beers away, so I like to bottle.
Why don't you spend time with people and just bring your keg over? Get a portable, a way to, keep it cool. And then serve it up.
I'm doing that in a few weeks. We're going to the river with a bunch of people, and I'm taking a couple of my kegs.
There you go. 2 different beers or the same beer? And
2 different beers. I'm taking my New England IPA that is.
Thank you, Jeffrey.
That I had just put in the keg a couple days ago, and I bottled. And then my Goza.
I never got through my thought on the Goza. I tried the Real Ale Blackberry Goza. They have the lime and the blackberry and the grapefruit.
Yeah.
And is that it? I think that's it. I think it's the 3. Maybe
Don't they have like a cranberry?
Cranberry. There you go.
Yeah.
You're right. I love blackberries and I love Goza. And it was a good beer. I drank them really fast. Again, Goza, the perfect after you mow the yard beer here in Houston. It like replenishes your electrolytes and stuff.
Yeah.
Or some salt or whatever. But I think blackberry may be too soft of a flavor, at least the way it was done, for it to really pop. When I think of that lime one that they do, the lime, and just the lime pops and it just flows. It's almost like beer margarita, like on the beach. It's like Liquid Beach.
Right.
That the lime Real Ale Goza is just so everything you want. And so the blackberry's good, but when you look at that label, you're thinking, oh, that other one. And so it's just soft and it's way more subtle. And you'll drink them real fast because it's only like 4.5 or whatever. But I don't know. It was enjoyable for sure.
So I haven't had the blackberry yet. So you're saying that there wasn't a lot of blackberry flavor to it?
No, there's blackberry flavor, but it's just blackberry's it's a softer flavor.
Okay.
So berries don't play the same way like that a citrusy lime does, or even like a grapefruit would.
So I learned something recently, thanks to Preston, about fruit in the beers. So when you got the fruits have a lot of sugars in them.
Yep.
So the yeast tends to the leftover yeast will eat up that sugar, therefore taking away a lot of the flavors.
Yeah.
So what you have to do is, before you add your fruit, you got to put, stuff in your beer that kills all the yeast, basically. Preston, because that's what I'm doing with my Goza, and I'm not gonna get into it.
Not potassium sulfide.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
yes.
bicarbonate,
So-
potassium.
Potassium bicarbonate.
Yeah.
You have to do that, or something like that. You have to do that with when you're making fruit wine as well.
Yeah.
You get your fruit. I mean, you can let
Yeah. Jeffrey's right. Sulfites.
Right. When you're making like blackberry wine, which I'm going to make some more of that because it's so easy up front and it's fun. I'm going to do 5 gallons of it this time. But you add that to kill off any of the wild yeast, and then you add your own yeast to kind of control it. But yeah, same sort of deal. It's like doing wine, fruit wine.
Oh, Brendan, kind of getting back to you. We haven't talked to anyone, at least not on Liquid Lunch from Megaton. He asked me if we done
We've been in
sorbate.
potassium sorbate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got it all.
Oh, not sulfite, sorbates. Thanks, Brendan.
Yeah, it's all that stuff.
Yeah, I've
Potassium metabisulfate, sorbate,
something
potassium,
like
something. I
So
forget.
there's I've got two things.
Camden tablets. How about that?
Yeah, there's I got tablets, and then I also have like a powdered form.
Yeah.
That when I get to that point, I'm putting it in the. But the other thing is you have to keg after that. You cannot bottle condition.
Oh, because it kills off the yeast.
Kills off
You're
the
getting
yeast.
no more fermentation, so
Yeah,
you get
so
no carbonation.
Yeah,
Right. Unless you added a little bit of yeast, you could do that.
you can.
Of course.
Yeah,
Why not?
interesting.
That's what they do in Germany with the Hefeweizens. They add some of the Krausen when it's at high Krausen. They add that to the finished beer of the batch previously. And that's what they use to bottle condition
Oh,
for those Hefeweizens.
interesting.
Yeah. So, yeah, too many big words.
You're right. It's way too many big scientific type words.
Sure doesn't make it sound fancy though.
I know. One of these days, I'll get all this stuff down. I still consider myself a noob.
We're all noobs. We can only brew so many batches, and there's only so long on this planet. You got to make the most of it, but having beer makes it all worthwhile. So, anyway. All right. Well, what do we need to say before we wrap it up? Any words of wisdom or anything like that?
No. Make sure.
Oh, I didn't play the close to the What You Drinking. Let's do that.
What?
This has been another installment of
What you drinking?
Be Sure to Listen next time, right here on Liquid Lunch.
I just finished it up.
We haven't played that close in like a year.
We're bringing it back.
Okay.
We got, you know what? Let's open the suggestion box, i.e. message us on Facebook or Twitter or YouTube or wherever.
Oh, speaking of which, we have been off of Twitter for the last month, but we're back on.
We're back on.
Yeah.
We have a big following on Twitter.
We have a following on Twitter, for sure.
I think that's me.
No, we have, well,
People watch the replay on Twitter a lot.
yeah.
I'll pin it to the top. People love that. They'll come back and we'll watch it. We'll get a handful of people watching throughout the week, somewhere in the 40-50 range, which is interesting because it's Twitter. Wait, what? It's two separate, a K,
Yeah.
metabisulfate, and, oh, okay. Oh, potassium
One kills
sorbate.
everything.
One kills everything, one prevents yeast from budding. Okay. Thanks, Brendan, for schooling us. I just was like, little thing one and little thing two.
You can learn a lot from Brendan.
Yeah.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. Brendan's smart. Smart.
Yeah. He actually helped out with my West Coast IPA
Well, good.
when we were making a recipe.
Cool. What book do you suggest that Kennedy read? Of all, like, is it the Palmer or the Charlie P. book, or what would you have him read? You've never read a beer book, have you?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. If there was one that you would say Kennedy should read
How about the Randy Mosher book?
for brewing, not for brewing. Overall, I would recommend this book.
I just said that because I'm looking at it right there.
No, I get it. But I wouldn't say for brewing. I would say he does have a home brewing book. I've not read that one. I've read a couple of his books, but really nice guy. Did I ever mention that I interviewed him on Interbrews?
A few times. Sure.
Yeah, it's available. Available there if you want to go read up or listen to one of the smartest dudes in all of beer. Oh, I know what we need to talk about that we didn't talk about.
What?
Holy shit!
What?
Sam Adams and
Oh my
Dogfish
God.
Head.
Oh my God!
Did you hear about this?
I did not.
What? Where have you been?
Please go on.
Holy moly! The okay, so Dogfish Head is they say it's a merger, but it's more of a buyout. But I guess they're calling it a merger. So Dogfish Head and Sam Adams are merging. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like you're taking Dogfish Head and Sam Adams brewing Boston Beer are merging.
So what?
Merging.
Is it just going to be all Sam Adams, or is it all going to be Dogfish Head? Which is the bigger of those two companies? I'm assuming Sam Adams.
Yes, Boston Beer Company is much bigger.
Yeah.
Chris is almost past it. You can never be past it.
Huh?
Homebrew Beyond the Basics. Is that the Is that the second Charlie P. book? Which was the second one? He had another one. Anyway, it's always good to go back and read those other ones too. Anyway, they merged. It's Boston Beer's bigger, obviously.
Yeah.
Sam Calagione, right, the founder of Dogfish Head, he had already moved into kind of an ambassador type, like figurehead like role. Not a day-to-day operations guy, but he's going to be on the board of directors of the new, I guess, Boston Beer is what it'll be called. They'll still brew the beers under the Dogfish Head name at the Delaware Brewery in Rehoboth, and they'll still, brew all the Sam Adams beers, but they'll have some, what they say are synergies or whatever. They're both independent as far as, all the technical aspects of being independent go. I don't know. It's kind of it's a crazy thing that those are two of the OG original, like craft brewers here. They basically are, help get the whole ball rolling here in America. And the fact that they're merging, I think this is probably the start of, there'll probably be some other mergers. So I would say look out for that. And if I were going to look out, I would say maybe something like, the other class of, have you ever had Dogfish Head beers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Was it the 120-minute IPA? 60-minute IPA?
Well, there's 60, 90, and then there is a 120. Those 120s are hard to find, but that's a big one.
Yeah.
60-minute is their IPA. 90 is their double IPA.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of really good beers. That Sequench Ale, that one's ridiculously good. That may be it's not my favorite. I don't know if I'm going to call it my favorite Goza. Yeah, somebody should merge with me too, Jeffrey. I'd take a buy. It's basically a buyout, but
what about St. Arnold and Real Ale merging? Would they still be craft?
Of course. They're both independent. Of course they would. And Sam Adams and Boston Beer, if you still consider Boston Beer craft, which they basically had to change the definition for Boston Beer. But since they're technically, that's still craft. It's still independent. Independent mostly. The whole craft thing. Yeah. But if St. Arnold and Real Ale merged, I'm trying to think what the benefits would be to both. Because they both distribute all across Texas already.
Right.
I don't think you would keep both brands if they merged. It would be just basically having two different locations. I don't know. I'd have to really think about that.
Yeah. Would you say those are the two biggest in Texas?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Craft brewers, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. That's an interesting thing. Yes, they changed the definition of what craft beer is for Boston Beer because they get bigger and all that kind of stuff. What if St. Arnold and Real Ale? That's a good question.
Yeah.
If they merged, both great companies, bunch of good people at both of them. Like we know, Brock is.
I don't think he has any interest at all of selling or.
It wouldn't be if I would think it would be St. Arnold would be the head of that, just like Boston Beer is the head of this other one. But what you keep all the different brands because Fireman's Four is a lot of people know Fireman's. They know Fireman's Four more than they know Real Ale.
Yeah.
They see that 4 on that tap handle. Like, give me one of those fire. Oh, you mean the Fireman's 4 brewery? Before they know what Real Ale is. A lot of I'm just talking about casual fans. Let me think about this because Real Ale, that Goza, man, that one's getting pretty prominent too.
Oh, I'd love that.
Some of their sour stuff is good. The Scott's Gone Wild, and it's a pretty awesome location out there in the Hill Country too. To have a second, that would be the top, like two of the top 2 destination breweries for sure.
Yeah, Julie and I went to Real Ale last year. Let's go. Yeah, Real Ale, and then they also do spirits.
Yes, they do.
Yeah.
And we
which is funny because you could go to the brewer right now and buy a bottle of
whiskey to go.
Whiskey, but you can't get any beer.
Yeah, but they'll get it. You know what? Post beer to go laws changing. Maybe that. I don't know. That's an interesting question. Somebody's a lot smarter than me. Somebody like Scott Metzger or somebody. I would love to hear him posit what that would mean. Like if you were to put 2 breweries together in Texas,
right?
What 2 would you want to put together? Because I think St. Arnold is, they're distributed all the way across Texas.
I mean, I would assume none of them would want to lose their name.
No, but with any merger, you would think, if they're concentrating on, profits, you'd have to keep, the biggest, brands or your biggest, name beers. I don't know. I don't. That's really interesting. I don't know enough about that.
I mean, I think that would be something that would give big beer, make them really nervous.
Who's really, speaking of big beer, Michelob Ultra is starting to take a lot of the shares from Miller Lite and Bud Light.
Oh,
and Coors Light.
You know what I think it's funny about that whole those BL, the Bud Light, their new marketing campaign about, we don't use corn syrup.
Yeah.
And they're making it, we only have 4 ingredients. Yeah, it's only water, hops, rice, and barley.
Yeah.
And that's all we use.
And no shame. They have no shame.
And they're they're shitting on Miller Lite.
Yeah, it's silly.
Which is funny because, rice is not something that you would be proud of. That you should, I don't feel like that's something you should advertise. Oh,
you can use rice in a beer.
I mean, you can, but it takes out all the flavor.
Back Pew is doing an ultra. Are they doing a low carb, low? I did not hear about it.
Oh.
See, I want to see more craft breweries take the legs out from under big beer and do it better. I think that's badass.
If anyone can make an ultra beer, I think Bobby at Back Pew.
Yeah.
I think he'd be able to nail it.
Well, see, that's the same. I look at that the same way, and not because there's not enough of the style out there, but like the Brooklyn non-alcoholic. If you can get a non-alcoholic beer that is really tasty, I mean, that tastes like actual beer, and you got people that are just. How many Mormons could you win over?
I don't think.
Or whoever doesn't drink. I don't know who else. I don't know. I don't know what the tenets of the faith are, but some of the religions don't allow.
Technically, they couldn't drink it anyway because it's not technically alcohol free.
I mean, it's super low. Yeah, you could.
It's not technically out. It's less than 0.5%.
Yeah,
but it's
legally.
It's technically not completely alcohol free.
I don't know. I'd have to talk to somebody who's an expert on the tenets of the Mormon belief system. I don't know.
I mean, Mormons don't drink coffee or Coke,
right? Because of caffeine.
Yeah.
But that's why the soda makers made all the caffeine drinks, caffeine free versions. Remember that when they all came out with the brown labels? They were all caffeine free.
Jeffrey, are you watching us on your phone? Says battery's about to die. You could watch us on your smart TV.
or your lap or your desktop.
Yeah. You could see us really big on your smart TV.
Do you have?
Jose,
are you serious? Okay, so Mormonism or Latter-day Saints, whatever Latter-day Saints now. I think LDS.
Yeah.
Okay. Question. Could you have if a non-alcoholic beer has 0.05 or 0.5%? Is that no? You can't do that.
Yeah.
You're not really. I don't know. He may just be messing.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. Sorry. Just kidding. Okay. Never mind. All right. Well, look. I thought we were about to have.
No, he just has a bunch of wives. He's not really.
Talk about no way. Talk about on paper.
Yeah.
Why would you want to?
Why would you want a bunch of wives?
Why? There's one that's crazy. That's how I know. Okay.
I think that's what people think is really cool before they get married.
Okay, hold on, Jose.
And they're young.
Now, since you claim to be a Mormon, you converted for 5 seconds to just troll us a little bit. Can you? Do you know anything about Mormonism and their stance on alcohol? Can somebody please Google that? Can they have a non-alcoholic beer if it does in fact have below the legal limit, but technically still some alcohol? Because technically, if you bought just some apple juice and left it out, it could spontaneously ferment.
Cough syrup.
Yeah, are they allowed to have cough syrup?
Yeah.
NyQuil.
Yeah.
The nighttime sniffling, sneezing, coughing, aching head so you can rest medicine. Mm-hmm. That's maybe your neighbor is a Mormon. Go knock on his door. I'm sure he's done that to you. Listen.
Has he showed up?
Kudos for persistence.
Has he showed up in his short sleeve shirt with a tie?
Yeah. Look,
on a bicycle.
on a hot day. Kudos to their dedication.
Yeah. Could you offer one of those guys that show up at your door?
They can't have alcohol-free beer. Did you just Google that, or are you like next door? Tell them thank you if you did. If not, thanks Google. I guess I could just ask Alexa. She's right over here. Anyway, okay. Well, see, there you go. Non-alcoholic beer. You get that whole Mormon, area. Mm-hmm. There's one right. There's one of the what are they called? Temples, churches, tabernacles, whatever they call them. It's right over here. Got one over in our neighborhood. So
you're not allowed in there, by the way.
Not the tabernacle, but that regular church I can go in, right?
Yeah, not their tabernacles
in Utah.
No,
you have to be a Mormon.
Yeah,
or they don't. They rebranded.
I used to work with a female, and she got married, and her mother or her family was not Mormon.
Yeah, and they couldn't go.
They couldn't go to the wedding.
I think they're changing that. Yeah. I think they've just changed the rules.
Did you also know that it wasn't until the 1970s before the Mormons started allowing black people in their church?
Yeah, I knew that. Where did I see that? I just saw the thing on
1970s.
That. Yeah, well, they also don't drink beer. This was a conversation I had with Nathan at Texas Leaguer, not about Mormons. There was almost no Mormon talk at all. But just about, you look at countries that the world has a problem with.
Yeah.
How is their beer? Like Iran. How much beer do they have in Iran? None.
Probably none.
They don't have any.
Yeah.
North Korea, they have one shitty state beer.
Do they really have beer in North Korea?
Yeah, but it's horrible. It's like the worst. It's like evil beer.
Would it be a little racist of me if I would have said I thought they only had sake?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I won't say that.
I think that would be very.
Okay.
Actually, very.
That'd be offensive to people.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know about it. Whatever. But I just think it's geographically inaccurate. I think most sake comes from Japan.
Yeah, sake is Japanese.
So it's geographicist of you.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so you look at the countries that don't allow beer, and they're the ones that people have the most problems with.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Jose says it's Japanese you. I thought he said moron, but he just said Mormon. It's Japanese you, Mormon.
You moron.
Oh, man.
I know it's Japanese. I was kidding.
Yeah. But, yeah, if there's anything that Kennedy knows, it's Asian culture. I mean, look at the man.
What? Look at me.
Look at you. You just scream like Asian culture.
Yeah,
walking
absolutely.
Here and, anyway. Okay. Well, I feel like, we've really gotten hard-hitting here in this last little section of Liquid Lunch.
So it happens when you get towards the end of it.
Yeah. But no, the countries in the world that we have the most problems with don't drink beer. Mm-hmm. So do your part for peace and prosperity and freedom and getting together and hashing out different ideas, because that's what we can do in this country, despite some people thinking that that's not something you should do. But we can, respectfully, over a beer. That's the message. Drink a beer with somebody. Maybe you disagree with them. You know what? Are those disagreements that important? Maybe. Do it respectfully if you're going to hash them out. Maybe you're never going to agree. That's fine. That's fine. But you know what you can agree on? Beer. You can have a beer together. Mm-hmm. That's all you need. That's all you need. Go buy a beer for somebody. And that's my token of wisdom for all the masses watching. We ready to wrap?
We're ready to wrap.
Wickup, wickup, wickup. So just different wrap.
Little rapski.
Yeah. Good show, Kennedy.
Thank you, Josh.
Today.
Yeah, you as well. You were on point.
Yeah. No episodes.
Uh-huh.
No getting verklempt or what do you get? Getting the
We didn't get political.
Yeah.
We
you want me to? That's
we kind of got into religion a little bit today.
We skirted around it.
Yeah,
It was more just a fact-finding mission. It wasn't exactly religious. Okay, you know what, Jose? Jose suggested that I close every day with a word of wisdom.
Oh,
you got it. He said even if it's made up. You got it. I can definitely make up some stuff and try to sell it as if I actually know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That is... You got it. Going into our third year, Jose, words of wisdom on the. I may even get some music to play underneath it. How about that? High production value, year 3. It's been a fun 3 years. When did we actually hit year 3?
We disagree on this, but it was June 1st of 1919.
Wow. Wow, how time has flown.
2016.
What?
Because I remember we all showed up and it was on my birthday.
You're talking about like when it was me, you, and Schomburg and Mike.
The first time, and it was an audio only show, the very first show.
No, that was I don't know. That's an Interbrews podcast episode.
No, it was in this room.
Right, that was an Interbrews podcast.
And we called it Liquid Lunch.
Right, you can listen to that episode on the Interbrews podcast feed.
Okay, that was technically our first, and then the very next show after that.
Was Catherine with us for that episode?
I don't remember. But I had a camera.
Okay. Just one single camera?
Yeah.
It was like The Office, single camera.
Something
just
like
as entertaining?
That. I may have two. I don't remember.
Okay.
And that was also Liquid Lunch.
I'm calling that the first. Is that why we disagree?
Yeah, because
you're wrong?
The very first one
we're disagreeing because you're wrong.
Schomburg and Mike were all. So you're saying that was an Interbrews?
That was Interbrews, but it was like the episode to spin off.
Okay.
It would have been like when Mork and Mindy were on Laverne and Shirley.
Okay.
Still an episode of Laverne and Shirley.
Then maybe June the 8th is our. Would you say that was?
Yeah.
That's our 3-year anniversary.
So we got like 3 weeks until our 3-year.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
We'll have to plan something. Make some brownies or something. I don't know. Anyway, thanks everybody for listening today. For the Love of Craft this weekend at Thistle Draft Shop. If you're not in the Houston area and you can't make it to that or the Big Batch Brew Bash there at St. Arnold, go to a brewery, buy somebody a beer, make a friend, give somebody a side hug. It's all good. Brew some beer if you haven't. Find somebody that does. Get into it.
If they're a stranger and you give more than a side hug, you might not be the most popular person in the bar.
Oh, unless they're choking. Then they need the Heimlich. That's really just a big hug. Thanks to the Grain Cellar. And thank you to you, everybody, for listening and make this show possible. Liquid Lunch, we love doing it. It's a labor of love every Thursday. And tell all your friends, and we'll be right back here next week. So for Kennedy, I'm Josh. Have a great weekend, one and all.
Hooray for beer!